Roman Reigns as he studied the GOATs of other sports during his rise in WWE. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer, have a nice day. For the WWE family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Thank you. Roman Reigns has had a long run atop the WWE roster, and he says that he studied the greats of several sports in order to ascend to where he is. Reigns was a guest on the Pat McAfee show, and during the conversation, he was asked if he paid attention to the likes of The Rock, Tom Brady, Michael Jordan, and Tiger Woods as he was trying to make his way up the card. Outside of talking to Dwayne Johnson, I haven't had the privilege of talking to those guys, Reigns said, courtesy of Fightful. I've definitely studied that. I watched Michael Jordan, Tiger, Tom Brady, all these guys the GOATs of their sport. It's an easy watch. You can dive into that and look into the mindset of what these athletes are thinking, feeling, and going through. Reigns expanded on what he learned from those greats, noting, a lot of times they're dealing with real-life challenges. They're going through personal struggles, which is interesting, because to chase greatness while managing those challenges is a skill in its own right. I've definitely studied that. You take pages from people's playbooks, The Rock, Cena, older guys like Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio, The Undertaker. Everybody has something they do where you think, that's so smart. Where did you figure that out? You just borrow ideas and make them your own. It's like football. It's a copycat system. Take what you like, make it your own, and people will appreciate your version. Reigns' study of others helped him during his return in 2020, which led to a lengthy run as a double champion, 1,316 days as WWE champion, and 735 as WWE Universal Champion. He is set to face Bronson Reed in an Australian street fight at WWE Crown Jewel, which takes place on Saturday and airs live on the ESPN app and Netflix internationally. Lance Anoa'i, a promising talent on the WWE NXT roster and the cousin of Monday Night Raw superstar Roman Reigns, is currently sidelined due to an injury. Despite expectations for his return in early 2025, a recent setback has prolonged his recovery. Anoa'i signed with WWE in 2024, but his NXT debut remains pending. There has been speculation that he might make an appearance on Evolve, although no official announcement has been made about his return to the ring. Lance Anoa'i's last professional match took place on August 25, 2024, in a singles competition against Casey Navarro from TNA Wrestling at BPW Blitzed in Broadheadsville. The match concluded without a winner. Additionally, Anoa'i made a strong impression at the AXW Heritage Title Tournament by winning a quarter-final match against Dustin Waller. Unfortunately, he had to withdraw from the tournament due to his WWE commitments prior to his injury. Over the years, Anoa'i has occasionally appeared on WWE television. His first appearance was on the January 2, 2015 episode of SmackDown, where he teamed up with Rhett Titus against the Ascension, resulting in a loss. The duo returned on the February 1, 2017 episode of NXT, facing another defeat at the hands of Authors of Pain. Anoa'i also participated in the May 27, 2019 episode of Monday Night Raw against Shane McMahon. Despite interference from Drew McIntyre causing his defeat, Roman Reigns stepped in afterward to support his cousin. Fans of word games will find the NYT Strands puzzle an exciting challenge, offering a unique twist with themes that intrigue players worldwide. Launched by the New York Times, this game follows the success of Wordle, Spelling Bee, and Connections. The new puzzle becomes available at midnight, catering to players in various time zones. Today's theme for NYT Strands, game hash 587, explores recognizable global branding. Players are encouraged to engage with the theme without necessarily knowing the brand names, focusing instead on their iconic logos. This reflects the game's aim to entertain while challenging players' creative thinking. Each of these logos is a testament to the power of branding, recognizable by many without additional context. These symbols, such as Target's bullseye and NBC's peacock, have achieved iconic status, transcending borders and cultures. The Nike swoosh tells a compelling story of humble beginnings. Created by Carolyn Davidson, a graphic design student, her work was initially compensated with a modest $35. Yet the company's later gift of shares, now worth millions, illustrates the enduring value of great design. For those interested in previous challenges, NYT Strand's game #586 featured a culinary theme with words such as ragout, chili, gumbo, stew, jambalaya, tagine, and goulash, with the Spangram One Pot tying them all together. Strands continues to establish itself within the NYT's suite of engaging word games. Available online for both desktop and mobile users, the game invites players to immerse themselves in this captivating puzzle experience. Egypt offers a complete guide on mastering NYT Strands, packed with tips and strategies for players eager to improve their performance. Roman Reigns has learned and borrowed ideas from those who came before him, even if they aren't professional wrestlers. WWE superstar Roman Reigns was a recent guest on The Pat McAfee Show. When asked if he learned from people like The Rock or outside greats such as Michael Jordan or Tom Brady as he climbed the ranks to the top of the company, Reigns admitted to taking inspiration from their approach, as well as from legendary professional wrestlers. "Outside of talking to Dwayne Johnson, I haven't had the privilege of speaking with those guys," Roman Reigns said. "I've definitely studied them. I watched Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods, Tom Brady, all these guys, the greatest in their sports. It's an easy watch. You can look into what these individuals are thinking, feeling, and going through. Many times they're facing challenges in real life or personal struggles, which makes their pursuit of greatness even more impressive. I've definitely studied that. You take pages from people's playbooks, The Rock, John Cena, veterans like Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio, and The Undertaker. Everyone has something unique about them that makes you think, that's so smart, how did they come up with that? You just learn from it. It's like football. It's about adapting and improving. Take what you like, make it your own, and eventually people recognize your efforts." What do you think of Roman Reigns' comments? Do you believe it's wise to learn from the greats who came before you? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. With WrestlePalooza now concluded, WWE is preparing for Crown Jewel, which takes place in Perth, Australia this year, instead of its traditional home in Saudi Arabia. As was the case last year, Crown Jewel will be highlighted by matches between WWE's top men's and women's champions for the honorary Crown Jewel Championship. The event will be held at RAC Arena on Saturday night in Perth. For the men's division, that means a match between World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins and undisputed WWE Champion Cody Rhodes. The Women's Crown Jewel Championship match will see Women's World Champion Stephanie Vacker face WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton. In addition, John Cena returns for one of his final appearances when he faces AJ Styles, revisiting one of the promotion's most popular rivalries of the 2010. Cena has been out of action since WrestlePalooza and has only a few appearances left through the end of the year, after which he is expected to retire. Styles has also stated that he plans to retire by the end of 2026. Plus, Roman Reigns makes his return to a pay-per-view card when he faces Bronson Reed in an Australian street fight. Asuka and Kairi Sane are also set to team up to face Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. Let's take a look at what we know and what to expect from Crown Jewel, taking place October 11th from RAC Arena in Perth, Australia. Rhodes and Rollins came face-to-face shortly after WrestlePalooza, confirming that their champion versus champion match was all but certain. Rollins has questioned Rhodes' vision for the future of wrestling, while Rhodes has challenged Rollins' reliance on outside help despite claiming to be the best in the world. The two share a long history, dating back to Rhodes being Rollins' surprise opponent at WrestleMania 38 for Rhodes' WWE return. Vacker won the Women's World Championship at WrestlePalooza in a highly praised match against Io Sky for the vacant title. She will now defend against Tiffany Stratton, who has reigned as WWE Women's Champion since the beginning of the year. Cena and Styles had some of the best matches of Cena's career back in 2017, and this new chapter continues their iconic rivalry. Finally, Reigns and Reed last met at Clash in Paris, where Reigns took the victory. After the match, tensions rose between the two, leading to this rematch now set under street fight rules. Meanwhile, after weeks of tension, Asuka finally turned on Io Sky following a previous misunderstanding during a tag match. Kairi Sane has since sided with Asuka, saying that Asuka was the reason both she and Sky made it to WWE. When Sky refused to reconcile, the upcoming tag match at Crown Jewel became official. WWE, quote, S annual Crown Jewel Premium Live event, PLE, takes place this weekend. Unlike the previous 6 editions held in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, this one will take place in Perth, Australia. An exciting night is shaping up with both Crown Jewel championships on the line. SmackDown's undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes is the reigning men's Crown Jewel champion after defeating Gunther last year, and he will face Raw's World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins. It's a must-watch matchup and rivalry that dates back to WrestleMania 38 and Rhodes' surprise return to the company. He is currently 3-0 in singles matches against Rollins, though the Visionary has often shown that he will go to great lengths to earn a win when under pressure. There will also be a new Women's Crown Jewel champion crowned as Stephanie Vaquer, the new Raw Women's World Champion, takes on SmackDown Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton. In perhaps the most anticipated match on the card, John Cena continues his retirement tour against longtime rival AJ Styles. Cena is coming off a tough loss to Brock Lesnar at WWE WrestlePalooza a few weeks ago, but it's always special when he steps into the ring with the Phenomenal One. Their past matches have been classics, promising the Perth crowd another unforgettable showdown. Rhea Ripley will have the honor of performing in her home country on her birthday, no less as she teams with IYO Sky to take on Asuka and Kairi Sane, also known as the Kabuki Warriors. The two rivals last faced off at Clash in Paris in August. Although Roman Reigns earned a pinfall victory, he was later injured after an aggressive attack by Bronson Reed and Vision stablemate Braun Breaker. Reigns made his return on the September 29th episode of WWE Raw to assist his cousins, Jay and Jimmy USO,